Hello, everybody. I'm here to you guys, and today we have a very special guest. We have Svetlana. She is a CEO of matchmaking agency in Ukraine. She's very successful. She loves her job, and she would like to share with you, all of us, about her experience, about her business, and some good tips about how to find your match in Ukraine. So we're very happy to see you here, Svetlana.
Hello, Veronika.
Yeah,
Greetings from Diola.com. Greetings from Ukraine. Thank you very much for having me today. It's a pleasure to meet you in person. To be honest, I have been following your blog for a while, and I find many topics of yours really useful and very interesting.
of course, thank you. Thank you. It's a pleasure to have you today. So, I have a question here, number one, the most common question. Where to start? Where to start if if the man decided that it's time for him, he wants to find a wife from Eastern Europe, maybe from Ukraine, where should he start? What dating agencies, sites, and how to feel safe and start the journey, the exciting journey?
Thank you for the question. This July, there was a conference, IDATE conference, first conference for international dating agencies, matchmaking agencies, and I was extremely honored to host their pre-conference event. And I was teaching their newcomers and more experienced companies about forms of dating that exist right now at the market, international dating. So to make it easier, the client, the potential male client, he can choose between the international dating site, a speed dating, or a classic old-fashioned matchmaking service. There are also some hybrid forms, marriage agencies, dating agencies, some coach try to do matchmaking or do matchmaking. But to make it short, there are three main options. It's a dating site, a speed dating event, and a matchmaking. What is the biggest difference? Matchmaking as well as speed dating events, this is an offline service. With an offline, you don't spend time on the beginning, you on a date, you travel to Ukraine, right, or to Russia, and you ladies there. With the international dating site, you start with the online. If by correspondence, chat, whatever, you decide to meet the lady and come travel to Ukraine, there will be your offline, you will see the dates. So I would tell that all three variants, they have right to live and to exist, and they can be efficient for different women. It depends greatly on the personality and the goals. For example, if the gentleman doesn't have any experience communication with Ukrainians or Russian ladies, and he is not sure whether he wants to date a Slavic lady or he wants to date a Brazilian lady or a Chinese lady, I would tell that
General.
yeah. So he thinks that, oh, I don't want to date American. I want to see what else is there. Then a dating site can be a great option because he can talk to several ladies from Brazil, from China, from Ukraine, and he can understand what is closer for him, what he feels is better for him. Because taking a trip to Ukraine or to Russia, it can be quite expensive and time-consuming. And pretty often we have just several weeks of vacation per year. But if a gentleman has already used several dating sites and didn't find the right lady, maybe he should change the dating strategy. With matchmaking, with classic old-fashioned matchmaking, with what we do at Diola.com, we offer offline introduction. We work as a boutique matchmaking company. If you will visit our site, diola.com, you won't see any profiles of the ladies. Sometimes I receive emails from clients who ask, where can I see the ladies? How can I see the ladies? You can't see if you're not a client, as well as the ladies won't see the pictures. We don't post any photos of male or female clients. I conduct the interview. Usually it's a Skype interview. I'm talking to a male client like with you. We discuss his life, his reasons to look for a Ukrainian lady, his expectations, and after that if I feel that we can build this trust bond as a matchmaker and a potential client, we start working. After that, I suggest the profiles, we discuss them. It's not like at the dating site. The gentlemen, our clients, they won't see 20,000 of blondes and 20,000 of brunettes. We work as a personal tailor, who creates the suit exactly for the gentleman by his measures. We are not a supermarket. So it depends which method to choose. It depends on the personality. I know gentlemen for home speed dating, especially gentlemen from America. It's a great way to travel, to make new friends, to develop friendship among the other guys in the group, to travel with a group, not to travel alone, to have fun time at the events filled with ladies, younger ladies, beautiful Ukrainian ladies. Some guys will feel super comfortable there, and I know people who have succeed. But I can tell you honestly that I have some clients at the moment who has traveled several times with such tours, and they didn't succeed because their personality is different. For them, it was difficult to compete with other 20 guys for the attention of a special lady, and it was actually something overwhelming to be in a room with 100 ladies and to have to pick there.
It is.
Not all people feel comfortable there. For some people, it's time of their life. Not only they meet the lady, also they meet friends, they see the country, and they post pictures from some of such events on Facebook for years after that. My clients at Diolo.com, they value privacy. They value personal approach. For them, it is important to talk to a matchmaker, talk to our psychologist, to know that the ladies were handpicked for them, that we personally know the ladies. Because, at the dating site, even at the greatest dating site, at the safest dating site, it's impossible to control and to actually prove that all the ladies and all the gentlemen are real because of the quantity. At matchmaking, we prefer quantity to quality. So we have not so many members, but we handpick them. We tell no pretty often. For example, during a day we can receive up to 20 requests from ladies, and we can accept only 3 to our base, or only 5 to our base. If they meet our standards, and if we see that she can be successful in our base, she can actually meet someone and date someone. If I see that I won't have a male client who will want to go out with her, I will tell no, because I don't want to give a false hope to a person. So when a person thinks about what to choose, I would recommend to read. Nowadays with Google, it's so easy. Google the companies, Google the website, read the reviews. Don't trust just one review, read more. I would say that trust companies that have a face. Nowadays, when you see a website and you see that there is manager 1, 2, 3, whatever, 27, and you don't know who you are talking to, after all, it's not the website where you buy shoes. It's a website where you try to find a life partner. So it's important to know who you are going to work with. It's important to know your matchmaker or dating coach, wherever. So I would recommend to make a research, to Google, and to try what will work exactly for you. And always choose companies that have official certification. Choose someone real. I have a client at the moment, and before using our service, he has used a service of a dating company in Kiev, and he never met anyone. He sent their money by Western Union. And that company, they don't even have a website, so they have a Facebook page. And when I was talking to him, I've told him that you're a grown-up man, you own your business. How could you trust a company that didn't sign the agreement with you? If something happened, you don't have any organization to complain. You don't know those people. You see just this Facebook page, and it takes 15 minutes and an email to create the new one,
Oh my gosh, yes.
You have mentioned my diplomas when we were talking.
Mm-hmm.
They hang in my office, and I can tell you that in matchmaking you build reputation with years, and it takes one little mistake to kill it, to ruin it.
Mm-hmm.
So my clients, they know that there are matchmaking alliances, matchmaking institute, many organizations, and my reputation is really valuable to me. So I won't risk it. And we have discussed with you the scam is a huge topic. I'm as afraid of
That's the
scam
next video, yes.
as my clients are. So when choosing a company, choose someone official. I believe you wouldn't go to a dentist who doesn't have a license. You wouldn't risk to open your mouth to a person who doesn't have a diploma and doesn't know what to do with your teeth. So when choosing a dating coach or matchmaker, it's important to choose a person who knows what he is doing. Otherwise, it will be a waste of time and money.
Very true. That's very true. So basically, just common rules, guys. Just check out the website, how long it's been around, what are reviews, and you can see the quality of people. When you sign, there are some very common websites that basically every website have a different reputation. So just we are very spoiled because we have Google. We can use the research. That is true. How many years have you been doing this? Is your company?
My company is 8 years old. I'm in the business for 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
I've been here a while.
Mm-hmm. So that's been a while. That's true. I came to United States in 8 years, about 8 or 9 years ago too. So it's a good it's a long time, long enough to build up experience and know have that very individual approach. That is a great, it's kind of unusual, I'm talking to you and I'm thinking, it's kind of unusual nowadays to have an old-fashioned matchmaking.
Today I was conducting an interview to a very interesting gentleman, and while talking to him, I have realized that he is talking to someone else. And he was there with his uncle, who has used a matchmaking service, not mine. He has used it 15 years ago, and he has met his wife through a matchmaking service. So now he's helping his nephew to choose a matchmaking service to find a wife. And I was really pleased to hear, about my colleagues, other matchmakers, about that particular matchmaker who has introduced my client's uncle to his wife 15 years ago, about their happy marriage and how everything has worked for them. And while talking to this gentleman, I have realized that he has such a great example, and all he needs is to find the right matchmaking company that will deliver the same great result as the other matchmaker did for his uncle years ago. So in some country, matchmaking, there is a culture of matchmaking. In Ukraine, unfortunately, after winning the iDate award, this year we have won the Best Matchmaker award at iDate. We are the host company, not only from Ukraine, but from Europe. To achieve it, I have it somewhere here. Yeah, it's nice and shiny.
Oh, yeah, looking good.
Yeah, nice and shiny. After that, many companies in Ukraine have found out the word matchmaking. And to my surprise, they have started to add it to their website. And some of them were cutting it from our website. I could see the background, our brown background there. Not afraid of that, but I want to remind the clients that if they don't have those things, the word matchmaking, don't try the word. Dig further. Google the website. There are some good guys, good agents, good matchmaking company like Deola.com. Try to read the reviews. Try to find more information. If the company doesn't have any information about them, like if there are no leads at other website, no articles, nothing, I would doubt if I would trust it. If the company has nothing to hide, you will see pictures of the staff, you will see interviews, you will see information in press, you will find something.
And also, looks like you're very personal and you offer Skype consultations with your clients so they can meet you in person, see if they're comfortable. And I think that is a very good point. And I actually have a question. Would you, what age group are the biggest, your demographics? I would say that it's probably those men that are a little bit more mature because they don't want to waste time and they want to not just to have a beautiful woman, but the woman that is on the same page, have same values, and look at the future the same way they then do. Does it make sense? And is it true?
I can tell you that also we have a very tasty cappuccino in the office, so everyone is welcomed here.
Okay.
With the age groups, it's interesting. This year I had several clients in their 20s. I had a male client from China who was 24, and at the moment I'm working with several male clients who are 27, 28, and 31. I can tell you that my audience is getting younger, which I'm proud of, because, for example, 8 years ago, these were mostly gentlemen in their 50s and 60s. It's getting younger. I believe that younger people, they take marriage and relationship more serious, and they don't want to waste time.
Really?
They want
That's
to,
interesting.
yes, they want to invest time, they want to invest money, want to invest their passion, their love into the right person. The motto of Diola.com is where you invest your love, you invest your life, and I believe and follow it. So, to my big surprise, the audience is getting younger, and we work with all ages.
But mostly those are probably people that are really, maybe in a way, are introverts. And what I mean by this, those people that maybe not so like the speed date over too much events because they feel overwhelmed and they just want to know what kind of they know what kind of person they want. Does that make sense?
That's a cliche, to tell that everyone is introverted. No, I had very successful people among my clientele, and for example, because of their position, it's impossible for them to post their pictures at Tinder or other website because they don't want their coworkers, they don't want their employees, their fans to find them there.
So they want privacy
and efficiency.
Yes, that is I didn't think of that because not everybody wants to see, some people feel intimidated by others seeing their personal information on a dating site. So that makes sense. So it's privacy and individual approach and saving time.
Yes, I had a male client several years ago. He's a programmer and from Denmark, and he made a research. Before using a matchmaking service, he was online for 2 years at different dating sites. And he has he was at a dating site where you have to pay per letter. He has counted how much money he has spent during 2 years at those dating sites. He has compared it to my matchmaking service. And he has counted, the percentage of efficiency. He told me that only after the months I had 5 offline dates. And during those 2 years, I had just 1 offline date. So if you calculate the investment into the dating sites, in his case, was not successful. With matchmaking, after a month and 5 dates, he has met the lady whom he is happily married to now. So it's more efficient. But is matchmaking for everyone? Of course not. There are a group of clients that love, the illusion of choice. If you are at the dating site, you are in control. You can see all those ladies, and especially if there is a filter, you can filter their age, their hair color, their eyes color, even bra size. I have seen websites like that.
Oh my God.
And such a gentleman, he can sit in the evening and, for example, today he feels like writing to this lady, and tomorrow he feels like, I will punish her, I will write to another lady. He is in control. Does he want to get married? No. He is entertaining himself.
He has time on his hands, probably.
Yeah, I won't give him this entertainment at matchmaking, because the ladies that are in my base and myself as a matchmaker, I'm not going to invest my time into that because he won't receive the result, as he wants.
Yes.
If he is 65 and he will claim that he was someone who is under 18, and if he is not a Hugh Hefner, of course,
Well, he's
I
going
would
to jail in this country if he's doing that.
I would tell no to him. Yeah. And the same, for example, with speed dating. We attract different group of clients.
Mm-hmm.
Speed dating, if a gentleman is very extroverted and he wants to make new friends among the guys, he wants to go as a team, because usually they bring a group of Americans. Usually these are Americans. It's hard to imagine a group of guys from Germany or, for example, from France that gather together in a bus to date the girls, to go out on a dates together, to live in one hotel, to go together on excursion. I won't give this feeling of brotherhood to a client because we do everything face to face personally. He won't meet other of my clients, so he won't create this friendship. So for every gentleman that is considering to use a dating service, it can be speed dating, online dating site, or a matchmaking, he should consider all pros and cons. He should understand what is his final goal and which service will help him to achieve it. If a gentleman wants to communicate with 15 ladies at a time, it's not a crime. He can do it at the dating site if he has the time, and if he has money, if he has the mood for that. He can do that. That's entertainment, yeah?
So everything there is something for everyone. So that sounds pretty interesting, and you guys are all welcome to put your requests. What other questions you would like us to discuss? I hope we give you a good idea. Svetlana really explained, the differences between matching services and dating, and I totally agree that we all have different personalities. We're at a different point in our lives. The most important thing here is to know what you're going after, to know what you are going for, is to be reasonable, to know your goal. And so this way you save your money and you save your time, and you have more chances to meet what you are looking for, who you are looking for, the personality that you are craving for your happy life. So thank you so very much, Svetlana. It was a pleasure talking to you, and we are hoping to make some more serious with you because we have a lot of questions. Everybody is welcome to check out Svetlana's company. I will post some links below, and you can check out the services in person and get in touch with Svetlana if you are interested.
Thank you very much. The pleasure was all mine. I believe that two beautiful Ukrainian ladies in one video, it's always a win-win for the gentlemen, especially when they are discussing important things like dating. So I hope you have enjoyed it.
Yes, I sure hope you guys enjoyed the video, and we will see you next time. Thank you so very much.
Thank you. Bye.